Welcome to another EBTV Sports production. Tonight it's basketball. It's the first round of the GMC for the boys, as the boys will host the Mustangs from Kennedy. I'm Frank Noppenberger, your host, and with me is assistant coach Travis Retzlaff. Travis, of the girls team, obviously. Travis, what is going through these players' minds right now? Because it wasn't too long ago when you were out here as a senior in high school.
Right now we have the start of the bracket for East Brunswick, so they're really excited. I see some extra pep in their step today, and I think they're going to come out really well.
Okay, now Old Bridge, Kennedy had a big win against Old Bridge, an upset win, you may want to say, and we're the favorite. We're the big favorite here. How does a coach overcome that, and what does he say to his players that they don't overlook this game into the next round?
As you said, right now JFK is on an emotional high, so East Brunswick has to weather the storm through the first couple minutes of this game, and I think they'll settle in really well offensively and handle JFK's pressure. So I think it's really about the first couple minutes of the game.
Now, you certainly, well, I've heard that many times, that it's always the first few minutes of the game and a half. Now, you were in practice and you watched them today. What was the feeling of the kids in practice today?
Very loose. I feel like they're ready to go. Shots were going down. It was a quick shoot around right before the game, and I feel like they're ready.
Good. Well, we'll be back in a minute for the start of this first round of the GMC tournament. And we're back here, and now we're seeing the starting lineups. Here we go, Matt Ross, Alex Fitzgerald,
and number 0, John McHenry.
Addis Ralph, and then John McHenry. That's been the same starting lineup for the last few games. Travis, Coach Retzlaff, what's your thought on that? Is that something the coaches want to do? They want to maintain that consistency?
I think that's really important to keep the consistency, especially at this time of the season. You want to keep it nice and consistent for the kids so they know exactly what to expect when they're coming on the floor.
Well, once again, I'm Frank Noppenberger, your host, and I'm joined by JV basketball coach, the women's coach, Travis Retzlaff. And later on, we'll let Travis tell us a little about his JV team. But we're just about ready to start here. And I've got this very extensive scouting report here given to us by Coach Mott and Coach Whalen, and it's nothing new to me. Yeah, we know they're 8-13. They're a real low seed. But his bottom line is they play together, they play unselfish, and they play hard for 32 minutes. And that's why they beat Old Bridge the other day.
I think that's a very important thing today for East Brunswick. Not look at the 22 seed, not look at the 8-13 record, but they got to get into the game, focus on the task at hand, and I know that Coach Mott and Coach Whalen are going to have them ready for that. They're two of the best.
And as you read the scouting report, I think it's very similar to us. Now, I'm not sure if you saw us play at all, but you'll be very impressed. Okay.
I actually haven't seen much, but hopefully this will be a good one.
That's the big guy up front, Addis.
Addis for three. I don't know if that's a shot that...
No, he can make those, Travis, just like you can. He can make those.
Okay.
What are the Bears in? We're in a man out here.
Yep. Looks like they're pressuring the ball.
And that's... as Coach Whalen's scouting report said, they're going to run a motion offense. That's number 11, Mike Vick. I'm not sure if I got him for the starting lineup. He's our point guard, and that was number 0, John McHenry. Fouled.
It's a good ball fake there, going to the basket.
2 quick fouls, right?
It would be nice to see JFK getting a little bit of foul trouble here early. Judging by their bench, I don't see much depth there because the JV team just played. So
plus, and we'll get into that later. Plus, it's a smaller school, and
Blue Division school, right?
Right, I believe so. But Kennedy's always played East Brunswick tough in every sport all the time. It's Fitz getting a 5 call.
That's really important there because they weren't able to get the ball into the number 23 there for JFK. It looked like they were trying to enter the ball in, and because of the ball pressure, they weren't able to get it in.
So that's a nice little turnover there for the Bears. It's still 0-0. We're about 6:50 to go in the game.
Seems like these teams play very similarly, offense and defense.
Right, that's what the scouting report said. Both plays man, both run a motion offense. When we get a chance, Travis, for the audience out there that may not understand that 5-second call, maybe you can give us a little brief explanation.
Sure. Good strong rebound there by Addis.
This kid can shoot the ball, as you can tell. That's Matt Ross. He's only a junior. He may end up breaking the school record for 3 points for a career.
Do you know who holds that record? Is his brother anywhere close?
I bet his brother's real close, or Addis maybe with a little bit of a twisted ankle. And you know this young man coming in here.
Tyler McNamara coming in off the bench for Addis. I know Tyler from coaching baseball. I'm the freshman baseball coach, so.
He's a catcher, right?
He's a catcher. Good, nice little hitter too.
And there goes Mr. Hosser over to see Addis. That's an important cog in this machine, especially because our next game, I believe, is Sunday.
Yeah, quick turnaround.
Fitzy with a nice fake. Playing a lot of help D here, right?
Oh, it was great. Great help D. That's really important there. Good transition defense, too, from the Bears.
I believe that foul was on Matt Ross. That's his first. So with 5 minutes to go in the game, it's still a 2-0 game. Hey, what's that, opening tournament jitters, you think?
Yeah, first game of the tournament for East Brunswick. I think it's a little nerves, some jitters going. I think they'll settle in nicely. They've had some good offensive possessions. Defense, they got that big turnover in that 5-second call. So I feel like they'll turn this around.
14.
Some good ball movement here from the Bears. And Fitz takes the ball up hard and one.
You know, it's interesting, Coach Mott, he's like Coach Lane. Not much in full court press. We'll pick up half court, that man-to-man, and, you know, cut that game in half rather than the pressure.
And I love the philosophy because they're not giving up easy baskets, and that's a key. If you're pressuring the ball, if you're in a zone press, if you're in a man press, you can give up easy baskets. You don't want to see layup lines.
So the jump ball in that possession goes to the Kennedy Mustangs.
Good low post defense there by Tyler.
A lot more physical than years ago. Years ago, there would have been a foul there on that any bit of contact, which is pretty good.
It's amazing how referees change like that and they alter the.
Well, I think the whole game over the years has changed, that they allow more physical play.
I was really impressed how physical the JV game was right before the East Brunswick came out with a nice win.
Ooh, got away with one there, Michael. Got another one, got away with one. See, defense, although we're not scoring, defense is gonna keep you in games, right?
It'll keep you in games, and the way that East Brunswick plays D, it will lead the points, which almost happened right there.
That hurt. That's the second on that. I think.
Ross's second. Yeah, that can hurt.
And right away, coach goes to the bench, and he's going to bring in Justin Suwarn, who's only a junior, and he's one of the unsung players. I can't wait to see him next year. If he improves as much from his sophomore to this year, A lot of good things will happen with us next year with him.
I was unbelievably impressed about last year with Mike Vick playing big-time minutes for the JV team and turning around.
That was a nice little baby hook there by number 23, I think.
He's a good player. Tyler's been doing a nice job defensively on him.
They in a zone here, or is this still a man? No, still a man.
Yep, still a man.
But they're playing kind of soft.
Yeah, they're dropping off a little bit.
See, there's that. Well, that didn't go in, but I think that's what you want. A nice penetration, little baby
Absolutely.
jumper.
That's a good look. That'll start to fall. Got to find the box there.
Boy, he's intense, number 23. I like that.
Yeah, he's a good player. I saw JFK play a little earlier in the season against another GMC Blue Division school in Spotswood.
So there's about 3 minutes to go, and the Bears are down 3, but it's still early in this game.
I love Fitz's ball fake. He has a great ball fake.
Another kid has developed immensely, and we hope his brother, who's on the 8th grade team, does the same. Nice draw.
That's a great take and one. Yep. And with 2 minutes and 48 seconds left, we have JFK with 4 fouls already.
Okay, this one will tie us up, right?
Yep.
Bears still in their signature man-to-man half court, right?
Yeah, they're, and I love it. Right at half court. Pick them up right at half court and stop the ball. Tyler's got to get out there for a little hedge.
Ooh. Yep. That looked like you there, right off that dribble.
I thought
number 4, and and it's funny in the scouting report it says where he likes to drive right. That's exactly what he did. We got away with one there.
Yep, a little over the back. Yep.
This number 14.
That's great quick feet there to beat him to the spot.
At number 14, a quick story about him that was pointed out to me by Coach Marlars, our football coach, and Mr. Henning, also our ex-basketball coach. That number 4, and his name is Allen, Ronnie Allen. His dad played for Kennedy and then later at Rutgers, and a football player, great athlete. And as I recall, because I've been around that long, he looks just like him.
Oh, really?
Trying to post him low. Pretty good D there, right?
Very good D. It's a nice drive to the basket. Hook. He could have went up and finished that himself.
Yep. Sometimes I think, we're talking about that number 15, Justin Seawarren. I think Justin sometimes lacks confidence.
He made the move. He did the hard part. He got to the spot. You just have to go up with it and finish. Draw a little contact, and either way, you'll be shooting a free throw. JFK with 2 players with 2 fouls here, number 32 and number 4.
They're already on number 6 and fouls. That's good. That could come back and haunt them, right?
Absolutely. With 1:45 left in the first, there's a lot of time left in this game to have 6 fouls.
That ties everything up. Pretty good D there by Fitz, right?
Great D by Fitz. Great D by McHenry. Good denial there of the ball. Great post defense.
Well, let me see. They all learned that from Coach Henning. Coach Henning is a great teacher of post defense. Left court, Mott is a disciple of Coach Henning there.
There's nothing better after I started coaching in East Brunswick to talk to all these great basketball minds.
Oh boy.
Can't let them get in the lane like that.
And Coach Lane, of course, is part of that too. So now the Bears are down 2 with a minute to go in the 3rd quarter. A little skip pass. Not having Matt Ross in there. I wonder if we're looking for that instant offense because he hits that 3 so consistently.
Right, I think.
But McHenry can do it. He can fill it up.
There we go.
John McHenry can fill it up, and there's Coach Whalen jumping up, giving him that high five, or a sign of high five.
Sign of high five. With Addison Ross on the bench, that's a big loss in offense there.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to hold for 1 here?
Well, they got next possession. No, they don't. We got next possession.
We haven't. Yep.
I'm sorry. Don't reach, John. And we have 2 veteran officials on this game, so we know we're going to get a good game here. 17 seconds left. Obviously, Coach just told him.
Now they're
holding for 1.
Yep, now they're holding for 1. Go at about 10 seconds.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man.
We got to get it in.
You got a runner there.
There it is. Look at this.
That was a great block and great court awareness there by 23 at JFK.
Yeah, but let me tell you, we ran the court right now. I was ready to count that. But,
absolutely.
So it's the end of the quarter. The Bears are down 1. Let's go into the huddle and see what Coach Mott has to say.
Well, we see the team won for a reason, right? They're a good team, and they're not going away, okay? The only way they're going to go away if we make them go away with our effort. We started out, I don't know why we didn't started just a little lackadaisical first few minutes. Keep pushing the ball. They're going to have a hard time getting back consistently, okay? We continue to do what you're doing against him, okay? You made a couple tough shots. Just make sure you don't get faked off your feet, okay? Just continue to be aggressive, all right? You got to be aggressive on the offensive end as well. Do you need a quick blow or no? Whose ball is it coming in? All right, let's go with a side 5 here without calling it out. Fake handoff, looking solid screen for Addis, looking for the layup here. Okay? Let's go.
Yo, come on, it's the playoffs. Come on, it's the playoffs. Let's go.
Hey, listen. This is the time that we start asserting ourselves and pulling away from this team. Right here. Let's go.
This quarter.
Defense.
Well, you heard what Coach said. I think he wants to continue to push the ball. I guess the scouting report reveals that maybe they don't have the depth, and he wants to keep taking it to them. And then obviously, great thing. And you said that how many times tonight already? They're here for a reason.
Right.
They're hot and they're playing hard. So we know there's a game.
I think that after that first quarter, although Coach Mott isn't happy with the way they're playing, still down 1.
There we go. Nice feed,
up 1.
Nice steal.
Addis missed a lot of time. Ross is out with fouls, and I think Coach Mott covered a big thing, getting faked off your feet. You don't want to get faked off your feet. That's why they got in the lane a few times.
A good point there about Addis, and we're out there without 2 starters. Good D, staying in front of the ball by John there. One of the other unsung heroes of this team. Still in the man-to-man. See, 5 are out of bounds.
Oh, out of bounds.
Yep.
Stepped on the sideline.
Not getting any movement.
Right. A lot of standing around that
so
possession.
So as a coach with maybe your leading scorer on the bench with 2 fouls, when do you bring him in?
For me, if the game stays close like this, we stay up 1, they go up 1. I would leave him out until the 3rd quarter. Right. You don't want to have him pick up his 3rd, and then you're hamstrung in the second half.
Okay, so that was I guess an illegal screen or a hold, and that's their 7th, but I guess it's not a shooting foul, obviously.
No, it's not a shooting foul. Some good screens. Oh, we have an injury.
Ooh.
It doesn't look like
that
good.
Whole thing. Mr. Hasser is going out there. As he's going out there, give that audience, did you have time to think about that 5-second call on defense? Tell me about that.
5-second calls. Sometimes referees interpret the rule a little bit differently. It's actually 6 feet. Closely guarded call. So if you're closely guarded for 6 feet and you're not being passed with the dribble, then that would be a turnover. 5-second call. Right. Sometimes referees they forget to count, especially at my level and the JV level.
No, yeah, right. I've seen that. So I get the ball. Now you're guarding me 1001 up to 1004. I dribble once, I get another 5 seconds, correct?
Yes.
And then they pick it up and they get another 5 seconds.
Right.
Right.
That's why it's so great to see East Brunswick getting a 5-second call, especially that early.
And as you look in the audience, you see a lot of red out there. I know Mr. Knopp's got his red wristbands. The coach has. That's because the township recognized the need to fight that drug problem that we have in society. And the Municipal Alliance's township-sponsored group is here today, and they are. They got pamphlets. They got information available for anyone out there in the game, out in the hallway that's interested. So. Congratulations to all those volunteers and everyone who's wearing red tonight. That's what it's about. It's our fight against drugs. Well, that's number 1 hurt for them. He comes off the bench, according to coach. He's a good athlete. He's a pretty good shooter, good range, strictly right-handed right now. But take a look at the shoes. What do you think there, Travis?
Oh, those shoes are. They are something special.
Well, you need the high tops, right? Everyone wears high tops now, right?
I never would wear low tops for basketball, especially basketball.
Yeah, maybe he forgot them or something. But Mr. Hostler, our #1 trainer, is out there working with him.
Look like a knee or an ankle? Was it a knee?
Yeah, I thought it was ankle, but you may be right because he's putting that ice on the knee. So with about 7 to go, the Bears are up 3.
Oh, we got a double up top.
And so, see, sometimes you don't have to do anything. By just pressuring, he forced him to step out of bounds. I guess a mistake a lot of young kids make is they reach for the ball, right?
Yeah, absolutely. If you reach, if you're guarding a good ball handler, you may get blown by. So you don't want to reach. Stay balanced defensively.
Ooh.
That was a walk.
I think Kid predetermined that fake, head fake, and he didn't go for it. And then he put the ball down. So we got a sub there.
We have a sub. We got Tyler back in the game.
And Justin, I think, just stepped out. So I guess they're going to keep Matt Ross out until maybe the 3rd quarter. Little backdoor give and go.
I think some of our players here on EB are passing up some good looks.
Right. Well, we've always preached that unselfishness, and I know you do that as a coach also with your team.
Good D by Addis there, right. Getting the hand up in the shooter's face.
We got numbers. Baby hook. It's all right. You got to take that, right?
Absolutely.
Right?
Have to take that. You get the ball in the post, you got to take that little hook. The illegal screen. Oh, hold.
Don't know. That's the second one. Yeah, it's a tough call, right? Because, you know, you probably can call up that almost every play, right?
Absolutely. JFK continues to rack up the foul zone now with our injury to #1 here. Some foul trouble early on. It could be a problem with depth.
It's interesting. No one has changed up their offense or their defense. Pretty soon someone's going to get in a comfort zone and, you know, maybe get a few buckets right in a row.
Yep.
Oop.
Oh, that could have been something there.
Well, I got to credit Kennedy. They're playing pretty good man-to-man.
Absolutely. Their defense is keeping them right in this game.
They're soft away from the ball, but pressuring. But Addis can, well, I was just telling you. The kid's got some quickness.
I think he slowed up because he was trying to get up to dunk it rather than just laying it up.
Well, there goes your answer.
Okay.
Well, there's 4 to go. And then, so what are you going to tell him before he goes in? What's Coach Whalen and Coach Mock going to tell him?
I think it's important to tell him, I mean, obviously have him know the situation. He should know that already, know that he has 2 fouls. Not to pick up his 3rd, but it shouldn't change the intensity on defense. You don't want somebody going in timid on defense because you don't want to pick up your 3rd foul early on.
And if you're on the offensive end, if you're Kennedy, are you going to post that kid low? Are you going to post his?
I would definitely try and get Ross his 3rd. Because you could tell without him in the game, it did affect East Brunswick's game.
So there's about 4 minutes to go, and the Bears are up 15-12. And I don't want to say that the Bears aren't playing well, but what's happening is certainly it's Kennedy playing tremendous defense.
Absolutely, goes both ways.
And look at that, they've got us inside the 3-point shot. They're running their offense inside the 3.
It looks like they're doing a lot of what they want to do right now.
Oh, nice fake by his part. A lot of patience on their part, and you don't want that team you don't want them to believe that they can play with you, right?
Right.
You know, if you're the favorite. Uh-oh, here we go.
That was a great possession by JFK, but eventually, if you're not going to try and go to the basket, that may happen.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure. I think they're preaching ball control and good shots. You know, when you're the underdog, remember that Villanova-Georgetown game? You probably weren't even born then.
I have heard about it, but I'm not sure I was born.
Boy, that's sad.
I'm more interested about that Duke-UNC game last night, 92-90, overtime.
Fell asleep. See, if I'm Kennedy, I'm going to post number 14 or have a clear out and make Matt guard him.
I'm definitely looking at 14 also, but this tells a lot to Ross as a player and his confidence defensively not to pick up his 3rd foul. So let's hope that he gets out of this first half without his 3rd.
Right. Well, we got about 2.5 to go, and the Bears are up 3. And Kennedy has next possession.
Got to get in good help side there. I think Tyler's help side there altered that lob because he was coming over in the help side. JFK did take a lot of their pressure off. They're still in man-to-man, but they're picking up right around the 3-point line.
They're soft. They're like number 33. Well, of course, Tyler's way outside, but he's clogging up the paint.
Right. That's a big body in there.
They're tough kids. They've always been tough kids in Kennedy. There's about 2 to go.
Right there, we had a reach, and he recovered well, though. Got a good hedge there by
5 there.
It was close.
Nope,
we got a timeout.
Yeah, that's a good call, I guess, right? For coach,
very good call.
Possession. Because what are you going to do? You're going to go home without him. But let's just jump into that huddle, see what coach has to say.
Fitz, next time we go to that 5, like who's in the corner? You're open, right?
Yeah, swing it.
Swing it. Especially take a look in the corner. If he's wide open, swing, because then we got the seal. Okay, we're gonna go back to that eventually. Okay. Hey, defensively, you're getting after guys. Offensively, where we said in pregame, precision, good screens, hard cut, see your cutters, and we'll score easy. Hey, they're doing a good job defensively, but we're a little tight, I think, offensively, and we're not being precise with our screens and our cuts. Just not, okay? We got to do a better job with that, okay? Hey, it all starts down here first, though.
Defense here, right?
Defense on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Defense.
Hey, get something on offense.
So what was he referring to about his cuts and his screens?
Especially playing man-to-man offense, it's all about the little things. If you don't run shoulder to shoulder off a screen, it's really it's easier for the defense to get over the top of it and get through the screen. If you run that screen shoulder to shoulder, it's going to be difficult for them to play D against it. I did love how Coach Mott left that huddle, though, saying that it all starts here, though, on the defensive end.
Right. So about a minute and a half to go. The Bears still up 3.
Good, that's good patience right there.
Michael can hit from the outside.
But rather than taking a bad shot in the lane, we got a great look at the basket.
Matt Ross for loose ball pickup. He's quicker than people think, you know, and he's got great basketball instincts and knowledge.
You're thinking about the springtime.
Yeah. Right, get off him, Matt, get off him. See, that's where that kid walks. He does that double pivot. 27
seconds left, and they were going to the basket. I'm surprised they didn't hold for one there, but we got another basket off of it. You could see our offense turning it around a little bit.
Okay, there's about 15, 14, 13. What are they going to see? I would give it to Matt's kid.
Right, yeah. Go right at him. Try and pick up his third.
2 seconds left. You can get a shot off in 2 seconds, right?
Absolutely.
And here, a good defensive adjustment, right? Get him out, get the other guy in.
Definitely. Came out of the first half with 2 fouls. It's off.
Whoa. Boy, that was a quick half. Any thoughts? What's Coach going to say at the halftime into this team going in there?
I think just like he's been talking about, preaching the whole game in the huddle, I think he's going to focus on defense. To give up 12 points in this round of the GMC, I think that's a great accomplishment. They need to keep up that defensive intensity and keep working on that side of the basketball.
All right, so we'll be back with the second half in a minute. Okay, we're back here, and it's 1 minute away from the start of the second half. Very important half. You could say the whole season's going to revolve around this half. A couple bad mistakes, Travis, and then, you know, anything could happen, right?
Absolutely. I look for in this half East Brunswick to really settle down, play a little bit tougher D. I think that JFK was kind of doing anything they wanted to offensively, even though they only have 12 points. So that does show that we were able to recover off of that. But
we only got 19, though.
Right. Well, there a lot of things go into that. Maybe some jitters in the first quarter, then Addis being hurt and Ross being out with foul trouble. That does change things. But it also shows you a little bit about the programs that we're working with here. The score of the JV game right before this at halftime was 19-14. So we're talking 2 defensive ball clubs here.
Correct. Yeah, exactly. So, hey, we'll see what happens. And let me just give a little shout out to Jen Stetson, who runs that Municipal Drug Alliance program in school and for the township. She had a nice halftime demonstration here. And we thank Jen for everything she does for the youth of East Brunswick. And we're going to start the second half, and I believe it's going to be, I think it's Kennedy's ball, right?
Yep, Kennedy's ball.
They had the last shot, and they had this in extra possessions. They converted both of them. It could have been a different ball game.
Absolutely.
Looks like we're picking them up a lot higher.
Absolutely,
now,
yep.
Right?
It turned up the intensity here. Good cutter. It looked like he missed there, but.
Oh boy. Yeah. But that's tough, though. If you're not comfortable making that pass, you shouldn't make it.
Right. Oh, good strong rebound there, but then a forced turnover.
I I like their game plan here, Kennedy. I like what they're doing.
Absolutely. I love that they're slowing it down. You know, that one possession, they took about a minute and a half off the clock. Hey, they're 8 and 13 for a reason, but their game plan was to slow it down.
Right. Okay, that was John McHenry going to the basket, and that's the same starting five that started the game. And it's the only one in foul trouble, obviously, is Matt Ross.
Something that we want to keep an eye on is JFK's foul trouble. They have 32 with 2 fouls, and I believe number 3 has 2 fouls also.
And as we continue, it looks like Ralph Addis is pretty good with his ankle. He's up and down the court with no problem, don't you think?
Yeah, I think he looks pretty good. As a matter of fact, it was number 4 who just picked up their 3rd foul for JFK. So now he has 3 fouls. That's something to watch out.
Boy, they do a good job of pivoting with the ball, you know.
Pivoting with the ball and interior passing. It looks like they do a really good job of their post players.
There's Matt Ross again.
Great body control going up to the basket.
Like I said, he's a lot quicker. I don't think he's releasing on the shot, but he's certainly getting down. And there's a timeout on, I believe that's a Kennedy timeout. I think it's a good timeout.
Absolutely.
Let's see what Coach Mott has to say.
Good D, Addis. That's good. Way to get out strong. Keep pushing it.
Just try to clear out space as best you can, okay? Don't leave the floor till he does, all right? Continue to get after him. That's the game right now. They're so uncomfortable, it's crazy. If we let our guard down, I'd be very disappointed. And whoever's coming in the game, get after guys constantly. We're good in terms of fouls. We can continue to get after guys, all right? Come on, keep it up.
Let's go.
Defense.
Well, it makes sense. Just keep pressure on, pressure on, pressure on.
Pressure on. That was a great timeout by JFK. You don't want to get it any further than 11 points here.
Right.
But hopefully East Brunswick can keep the foot on the gas here defensively.
Foot on the gas. Oh, I like that one.
Foot on the gas, pedal to the metal.
See, when they're in when he's in that awkward position, we should have got into that. Should have got into that right away, that denial D.
Yeah.
Number 12, who's that fits on the foul. I believe that's his first. Yes, it is.
That's his first on. Really important here when they're setting ball screens. We need to hedge a little bit better.
That makes it, with about 6 minutes to go, 23-13. We got a box out there.
Got a box, clear out some space, and go get the ball.
Interesting. Not a lot of three-point attempts today, right?
Not many.
By either team.
I think a couple, one by JFK and a couple by East Brunswick. Oh,
that could have been dangerous there for Matty Ross, right?
Yeah, that could have been his 3rd, yeah.
Nice help D. I saw that. Didn't you see that coming?
Yeah, that's great help side. That's what you have to do against the lob team.
That's another one on Fitzy real quick.
Yeah, that's back-to-back possessions.
I think that was Coach Mott congratulating the official on that call.
You don't want to congratulate him too much. Sometimes I do a little bit too much of that myself.
And our next time we get a little break, you're going to tell us about that JV team you have, your record, the tournament going on, please.
Absolutely.
See, Addis has got him on his back.
Yeah, I think maybe they're thinking twice about getting that entry pass after they were on good help side. That's the second lob they tried back-to-back possessions, and they were both steals.
Oh, he's out of bounds. Wasn't he out of bounds?
It looked like he was out of bounds from here.
A lot of action on that play.
Addis going up really well for the rebound, but he's just got to get up and grab it with 2 hands.
I think that's what coach is telling him there.
Oh, hold coming off screen there. Fitz.
See, we're not even looking for that 3.
Yeah, not even looking to the basket. I was surprised at that myself.
Boy, he can penetrate, huh?
That's a great take to the basket. Great body control going up.
Very unassuming when you look at him, right?
Right.
But he just knows basketball.
That's the types of mistakes that JFK can't really afford to have here.
And that's just that constant pressure. Watch this. Here we go.
There it is.
Are you kidding me?
There it is.
Reminds me of you there, Travis. Anywhere on the court. Maybe that's what we were saying in the beginning. He wasn't on the floor in the first half.
Yep.
Right?
Now you can tell big difference with the offense. A lot of their offense runs through him.
Nice play there. Nice double.
Good rotation on D too. Good pickup there by Tyler. Run the floor, run your lanes.
We got our game going now, right?
Absolutely, getting up and down in transition. Defense is leading the offense. Good board by Tyler. Very physical.
About 3:30 to go. The Bears are up 28-17. Be nice. Get a stop here, guys.
Hey, as of right now, I've been impressed with JFK taking EB's best shots. But a defensive team, if you hold somebody to 28 points at this juncture of the game, then you're going to be in a lot of the games.
Maybe we're getting more comfortable with their defense, that they haven't changed up on us. Straight man-to-man.
They're giving them a lot of space for that move, too.
Letting some penetration there, which we weren't getting in the first half, I believe.
Walk again. A lot of turnovers here by JFK.
Well, does that come from the defensive pressure? Is that why?
I think most of it comes from that defensive pressure that we have going on now.
See, now we're starting to move on offense. See, we got more than one body moving.
Definitely moving without the ball, cutters. Looks like we're running some good stuff.
You've heard me yell that, move it out the ball.
Every Friday morning.
Nice pass.
Good idea. I have been really impressed so far this game with the patience
Both teams,
for Eastbrook. Both teams, definitely both teams. But they're not taking any bad shots.
But I'll tell you what, if you give any of our kids the shot, they're going to take it because we can shoot, especially in your home court. See, now we're picking them up out here. Or in the first half, we're way inside.
Yeah, sagging off a little bit. Now they're not as comfortable running their stuff. That's still a good move there by number 23.
That's not a bad move on him.
Get in there, Tyler. Good move, good entry pass. Nice, strong finish.
See, before it gets a little, oh boy.
May have a timeout coming soon.
I thought 1 or 2 possessions before.
Yeah.
But you're still there. You still got a shot.
There you go.
All right, let's see what Coach has to say. I have a feeling he's going to just. Oh.
Good job. Give me a quick one. Right? Justin,
You have to switch.
Justin, check in. I want you to give John a break.
I got to switch it to I have a big man right now.
John, I'm going to give you a quick one. All right? Good job. Hell of a job, defense. Make sure we call out our matchups now, okay? You still have him. You get the big guy. Try to get around him. He's comfortable with his back to the basket. You'll get 32, okay? And you guys just adjust those 2 guards, okay? The other 2 guards. You all right? Okay? Hey, keep pushing the ball, but it's all about down there. This is a simple game right now in terms of what we need to do. Just continue to make them feel uncomfortable. We get to steal our board. Keep pushing because they're tired. They're absolutely tired. We're beating them now in our break like we thought we would, okay? Everyone good? Fitz, you need one? All right, come on, let's go.
Andy. Don't let up. Defense, keep being tough.
Okay, boy, is he always positive, always so positive.
He's always very positive. He's always preaching the defense, which is indicative of the way that they play.
And then you already said, this is exactly what we thought would happen. We would tire him out, get the easy bucket.
And something that's overlooked there is always making sure that your players have their matchups. You make sure everybody has their matchups, which a lot of people, sometimes they forget, and then they get into a play and they give up an easy basket.
Everyone will say, how can you not make that pass? And that's a tough play.
Oh, that's a very tough pass.
And then the guy in offense, he doesn't want to push you off because that's an easy call for the official, right? So it's about a minute and 15. Matt Perrell just checked in. The Bears are up with a little comfortable lead there. I think that's a foul on
Tyler. Looked like he got a little bit on there.
What a fierce competitor. Reminds me of Thurman, my buddy Thurman Munson. And he's a catcher too, right?
Yep, it's a catcher, yeah.
Addis coming in. Mott going over there, telling him, I'm sure, don't worry about it. Bad call. Just always positive.
Got a little bit more pressure here from JFK, picking up a little bit past the volleyball line there. A little hold.
Well, they got to try something now, right, before it gets
before it gets out of hand. Plus, there's 40 seconds left in the quarter.
Right. Hold on. Who was that?
Addis.
32, Addis?
It was only his first.
No, hold against them. I'm sorry.
Oh,
how does he get in there all the time?
It's amazing. Yeah, it really is. I'm surprised we didn't hold for one there. 30 seconds left.
Yeah, that's usually our trademark, but.
Good board. That's the way to go up with 2 hands and pull the board down. There we go. Now we're calling for one.
And that's good coaching. That's kids listening.
Great coaching.
It's only 14. I know it's 14, but it's still 14 points.
Definitely within reach. Basket here would be nice.
See that hesitation there?
He gets in the cracks there.
Okay, that's the end of the third quarter. Bears are up 14. I wouldn't say it's over. We got a comfortable lead, but let's see what Coach Mott has to say here.
John, give Matt a break. Check in for Matt.
Our ball, too, coming out.
All right. No, Matt Ross, take a break. Hey, nothing should change with substitution. We got that. You guys should a lot of energy, okay? A lot of energy in terms of defense, okay? That's what you're okay, right? There's no way they should come close to scoring 14 points, but we want to extend it because we've been rough all day long, except for a couple easy baskets in transition. Our half-court sets haven't been good. I'd like to get a couple touches, change sides of the floor within our motion. You get a good look off the pick and roll, you do it. If not, make them work a little bit defensively. We take some clock and get an easy basket. It's going to be really tough for them. Okay? Let's go side 5 out of this. Side 5. Let's go. Just a normal side 5. Good screen for Addis.
Defense on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Defense.
Same thing. You were thinking. Same thing we were saying, Coach, is that he's just not happy with that half-court set. But give me a quickie on your JV girls. I know you're having a great season.
Our JV girls, we're working really hard. We have an 18-1 record. We got the #1 seed in our JV tournament here that East Brunswick runs.
And your next game is?
And our next game is tomorrow in the quarterfinals. We play the winner of Monroe and Middlesex, who play today. So they have a back-to-back.
Well, hopefully you'll get to the finals like you did last year. Good luck to the girls. You know, I always enjoy watching you guys play.
Absolutely. They've been playing great. Great basketball.
Oh, boy. We picked up that defense.
Up in the tempo here on defense. Then we have an illegal screen. Oh.
Boy, I've never seen 3 called in one game.
Yeah. That was his 4th, too.
And here comes Allen back into the game. That kid's a heck of a football player, like I said before, just like Dad. Matt Ross getting a break. How important is it if you think this game's over now to rest them for Sunday, or do you have enough time to recover?
I think that they should be able to recover pretty quickly from that. You know, definitely if the game was coming up a little, they have two days in between. If it was a back-to-back, or maybe even with 1 day in between, then it would be something to think about. But with 2 games in between, I think they would be okay.
I'm not sure there. I think that was a double foul there, a lot of pushing underneath.
Right.
Not sure. And you want your kids to be tough underneath.
Yeah, absolutely.
Way to go, Fitz.
It's a good take, but the good defense there by number 33. Nice recovery there. Interior passing has been very good there for JFK. We've gotten some good looks out of it, but
it's amazing how the first quarter, the intensity of the game was like, look at it now. With people scrambling.
Yeah, physical game.
That's a credit to both teams, you know.
Absolutely.
Both teams.
Nice handle by Fitz. Seal and a finish. No.
And there's Coach Whalen giving positive encouragement to Addis. There's a 3, and
nice strong take, drawing the contact there for Fitz.
What do you think there? I forget who was in front of him, but did he give him a passing lane, or, you know, 2-on-1 like that? You think we got to make that automatic? What's your thought on that?
It definitely should be automatic, but he played the defender played it really well. Right. He didn't really necessarily commit, which let Fitz get to the basket, but it did take away from that easy layup on the pass on the dish.
So, you know, plenty of time left. It's only 16 points, but if the Bears do win, and this will be too late for this, but they will be playing the next round. It will be Sunday, and they're going to be going to New Brunswick High School to take on Cardinal McCarrick. That should be a real good game.
A new beautiful gym there at New Brunswick High School.
Yep, and we'll be ready for them if we win here. Long hand.
Where do you think that the kids would rather play? New Brunswick High School, the new gym, or where the county quarterfinals normally are at Middlesex County College?
I always like going to the college, Travis. You know, when I ran the tournament, and I just thought it was the next step up. You know,
right.
And the finals being at Rutgers.
I agree. I always thought that was a cool thing.
I'm not sure what happened there, but I have faith in the GMC that they made the right decision.
I think that it was a scheduling conflict. Walk.
Want to get the ball square, look at the basket, right? Trying to move too quick. It's like what you do to me when we play. You intimidate me, and you're just rushing.
I try. That's what we try and work on with the girls a lot. We've been working on them. Turn, face the basket, look to think offensive.
And you heard Johnny yelling out ball, ball, ball. That's been around for 100 years. When the guy picks up the dribble, boy, what a motivator for the entire team to get into that denial D. Right?
Absolutely, and it tells the rest of the team they need to be denying because the ball handler doesn't have the dribble.
Oh, good anticipation, Fitz. Real interesting game with the lack of outside shooting.
It really has
on
been.
both sides, and it's not a knock. I'm just surprised.
I'm definitely surprised, and I'm happy to see it from East Brunswick, just because that shows the patience that they're having.
Right.
You know, looking to get better shots, looking to go to the basket, and not settle for that outside shot if you don't have it.
Well, there's about 4 minutes, 50 seconds left. Bears up 37-20, and you see Tyler coming back in.
Fitz is really amping up the D here this
they're
quarter.
letting them play too.
Oh, on the hold.
Boy, up and down, up and down. Surprisingly, as physical as this game is, there's only 12 fouls in the second half, right?
Yeah. All right. For after the way that the first quarter was going with all those fouls that JFK had, I thought that that they were going to get into foul trouble, but maybe that's why they started sinking off a little bit and they started guarding at the three-point line rather than out in the front court.
What do you think? Matt Ross hasn't been in for a while. You think? Have you heard anything about illness or injury?
I don't think so, but maybe you're right on top of that with resting him up. Maybe maybe Coach Mott thinks that the 16-point lead is adequate here. You know,
because he's going to be playing the whole game
against
if we continue to win.
Right, against Cardinal McCarrick if we get there.
Yep. Johnny can shoot the three, and he can even bank it from the top. Right? You think he called that, right?
Bank's open at 8:07. I did hear the bank call though.
Okay, this is what was always interesting. You're up 22. What do you say to your team with 4 go? Let's hear what Coach has to say.
All right, listen, I think it's very important to finish this game the right way. Not look at the score. A lot of enthusiasm and energy like you've done leading into next game, right? I think it's really important. Continue to defend. I want to keep this under 30 as best we can. I think that's good momentum. You guys are getting after it. You earned it. This is the timeout to get a little break, get a little breath, and finish the game strong. All right? We're good? Come on.
Let's go. Let's go. Finish on 30.
Finish.
I mean, how about that? Finish the game, finish strong, which you've been around me. That's my motto. The energy and enthusiasm and take it to the next game. And he gave him a goal. He gave him a goal of 30 points. That's only 30 points. And I saw you wrote that down.
Under 30, I thought that was a great thing. A lot of times that's something that I try and do. If we have a game handily won, I always try and give a smaller goal so they can try and attain. Not just win the game, but end it the right way.
Right. Boy, Travis, you've been an athlete your whole life. Is there anything better than high school sports?
There's nothing better than high school sports, especially this time of the year. The winter season is so long, and the kids put so much time and effort to it. We started November 24th was the first day of basketball this season, and now here we are, February 19th, and we're in tournament time, and it doesn't get much more exciting than that.
And it's great. I mean, it's a really... High school sport's still my favorite. In fact, I had nothing to do the other day. I went up to see New Providence girls play.
Oh yeah, how were they? How'd they look?
They're not bad. They got a kid going to Miami or going to Florida. She's only a junior.
Wow.
And one. Good ball fake on that kid. Head fake. So about 3:30 to go. I was just going to say, I bet you any second now Coach is going to start subbing. Coming in is one of my favorite players. This young man as a freshman, Matt Salvin, and as a sophomore, you couldn't believe he was great attitude, but just wasn't into basketball shape or knowledge. And I'll tell you what, he's going to be a key in the tournaments coming up. If he gets in, gives us a couple minutes here and there, he's a wide body.
Definitely a big body. He's going to be able to guard some people.
Yeah, he'll bang. If the ref's allowing some banging to go in. And on top of all that work ethic and everything, he's a great kid.
That's great to see. Somebody stick it out, work hard, and really improve. And there's, like I said before, there's no better coaches to improve under besides these two.
It's a nice, looked like Keith's team last night, hitting the open man all the time. Yeah, it looks like Coach Kennedy's clearing their bench.
Yeah, he's starting to sub also. I wonder if JFK here has made the state tournament.
Oh, I think they're in. I don't have the seed in front of me, but there's no doubt in my mind. And you know what? They're going to do fine. I think they're a good club.
I think they're going to do great if they made the state tournament. And a game like this, a tough game against an East Brunswick, is going to make them a better club for it.
Plus, especially coming here, right?
Oh, absolutely. Coming here, tough road game.
Nobody likes playing here.
Tough
that was
crowd.
a nice elbow jumper there by Tyler, and you see right away he went over to Michael Vick, who gave him that pass and gave him a thank you. All right, let's get into that huddle, see what Coach has to
What
say.
the goal is, try to keep it under 30 as best we can, all right? We're going you at the 1, you're at the 2, you're at the 3. You're at the 4, you're at the 5 right now, okay? Let's go.
Finish on 3. 1, 2, 3. Finish.
Get your matchups, get your matchups.
So what do we got? We got a lot of subs coming in. A lot of the seniors that maybe don't play as much. Ryan Ward, number 25, is into the game. Number 20, although he's a junior, we just saw him in the JV game. Hey, by the way, congratulations to Coach Whalen and the JV team. They won again today. They'll be playing Saturday, and they're going to be in their quarterfinals of the JV tournament. They were champs last year, and you made it to the finals, right?
Yep, they won. They beat St. Joe's in the finals of the JV tournament last year, and unfortunately we lost to St. Rose, but they were a unbelievable junior varsity girls team.
We got Adam Rosa in there, number 5. And of course, Matt Perel, we've seen him before. Number 20 is Mike Brizella. And I think I got everybody. Oh, he's the crowd favorite. Senior night, his first shot of the year. I don't think it was of the year, it was his first shot. Must have been from 35 feet out, a three-pointer. Maybe not 35, Travis.
Did he make it?
Yeah, and the place went crazy.
Wow.
Great kid, Adam.
That was great to see. Great to see him get some points in the GMC tournament here.
And his best sport we know is soccer. And there's the JV kid on the 3. That's his second varsity points.
Mike Brizuela.
See, when the subs get in, they're going to play they want to show coach they can play.
Right.
So 55 seconds left. Bears are comfortable. And another one of our JV kids, number 23, is coming in. Here's a Levitt. Great kid. Also a very good baseball player.
And Ezra's only a sophomore. The depth that East Brunswick is showing, right. it proves a lot to the program.
And it's funny. I just saw Coach Whalen talking to his kids, telling them to play defense. So we're still coaching. There's 55 seconds. We're very comfortable in the lead here, but he's still coaching, and that's what it is. It's teaching.
That's something that Coach Lane, the girls' varsity coach, is never stops coaching. Doesn't matter where we're at in the game.
Oh, my man there. He got a nice rebound. He didn't box him out. I don't think Coach wants them. No. They were picking up full court.
Right.
So that's just their excitement, trying to get the ball and make the big play.
They're excited. The crowd's going crazy.
Exactly.
Still pressuring the ball, though.
Is that a foul on Matt?
Yep, looked like a foul on.
He gets the award for best haircut, right? No doubt in my mind.
That is, I think they call that a mohawk.
No idea.
You never had a mohawk back in your playing days?
No, that's okay.
I could see you rocking the mohawk with the neon shoes.
Oh, I like the shoes. But, you know, I was impressed with the way we came back when we had to. You know, things weren't going with us. We didn't panic. We stayed within our game. And, you know, Matt got back in the game, gave us some scoring.
Stuck to the game plan.
Exactly.
Looked to push the ball.
Well said.
We knew, you know, Coach Mott and Coach Whalen knew that they're coming off a back-to-back. They played last night, a really tough game, a tough opponent in Old Bridge. They got that win, but with the lack of depth that they may have, they really ran them out of the gym. They looked like they were a little tired at the end.
And as Coach Whalen said in the scouting report, they're going to play together, they're going to play unselfish, and they're going to play hard. And they're still busting their butt out here. So
Absolutely, still, yeah.
to John F. Kennedy, their staff and athletic department, congratulations. Here we go. There's a Travis shot. Well, that's it. Now the Bears, I'm sure they're going to, I would think they're going to be playing, I should say, Cardinal McCarran. In the next round is the quarterfinals, and Coach got a couple days to get ready for them. I know they got scouting reports on them. What's your final thoughts of the Bears, your first time seeing them?
I'm just really impressed how they stuck to the game plan. I'm really impressed how they the moment wasn't too big for them. You know, we have the GMC tournament here, and at this point of the season, like we said, it's win or go home, and the moment was not too big for these players today.
Well, Coach, I know how busy you are. You're teaching full-time, you're coaching, and a lot of time away from the family, but I do appreciate you volunteering your time to help out. That's what makes you a special person. That's what makes East Brunswick special. So that's it. And again, thank you, audience, for watching. And that's it for tonight. And go Bears.
Go Bears.